Well, this is the second round of my visits to the various power stations. The first one was to do what I call a diagnostic report, just try and understand the nature of the problem. They did share with me what the issues are and what some of the solutions are. And we were able to generate a report, take to cabinet to say perhaps the following interventions can help. And those have been put in place. So we are here today to do two things. First is just to express our appreciation of the workers at Eskom for the amount of effort and work they've put to ensure that we survive what was a difficult winter. Of course, we had load shedding, but we didn't reach proportions that we had projected ourselves. But also to say that this is not sufficient. I think we need to do a whole lot more. And now I'm bringing it down to a station level. I will take Arnot for an example. Its EAF, when I was here, was at 54%, and that has deteriorated to 48%. Although the overall EAF of Eskom has improved since I went to the power station. So for you to resolve the problem, you resolve it power station by power station, unit by unit. And I'm sure that the contribution of labor, the contribution of management is key to the resolution of this problem, including other efforts we are making on the new generation capacity.
48%, why has it deteriorated?
Well, they've experienced a number of what they call boiler tube leaks. They've experienced about 8 of those, and the norm is that over a 12-month cycle. So these are the kind of things that needs to receive attention, and that's why I'm saying it helps to be at the power station level to know the precise nature of the problem. Because when I give the updates on a weekly basis, I just give you the aggregate. But now I'm at the station level, because if you take the Eskom aggregate, then it's hiding the fact that Arnot is performing below the average of the fleet of Eskom. So everyone must first aspire to perform above the average, and that then leaves the entire average. And once you do that, it means that there's less intensity of load shedding, reliability of the units come into play, and we are able to help the South African economy to recover and help the Minister of Finance to ensure that we are able to invest in the right places and the economy doesn't collapse.
Minister, load shedding, you had put 31st of December as one of the dates when you want to eliminate load shedding. Stand to be corrected, but are you then on track with eliminating load shedding?
We are on track to reducing significantly the intensity of load shedding. Of course, we had a period of 8 days of no load shedding, and then we hit a snag where we had 11 units that were out as a result of boiler tube leaks. Those units are coming back. So it's important that we maintain the reliability of these units so that we are able to restore and maintain the credibility of our efforts and the ability of Eskom to resolve this challenge. And of course, we are expecting the Kgosientsho Unit 2 to come on stream by the 3rd week of November, Unit 5 by the 3rd week of December. But that's not sufficient. We need additional generation capacity, especially our renewable energy sources. Because the Eskom fleet alone won't resolve load shedding and secure energy security. That's why we are investing a lot of effort and resources to ensure that we find a solution on the financing and the rollout of transmission. So we need upward of 390 billion rands. The Eskom balance sheet won't be able to carry that. Like I said over the weekend yesterday, that we are at an advanced stage taking a proposal to cabinet to say this is how we think we can be able to tap into the liquidity that exists in the private sector, so that we don't just over-rely on these units that are aging. Arnot is 51 years of age. There's so much you can extract out of this aging plant. So you need additional generation sources, and those principally have to be renewables. But the renewables need transmission capacity, but the renewables also thrive on the existence of base load. Coal, nuclear, hydro are some of those that are important to the resolution of this problem. And that's why Arnot must make a contribution. So we're not looking at the stations in aggregate, we are looking at individual stations, the interventions we are making to ensure that we are able to improve the overall performance of Eskom in addition to new generating capacity.
And of course, you're going to be going to various power stations. What are you expecting, especially in Kgosientsho?
Well, Kgosientsho, the picture is known, I must say. The units have come back much earlier. Unit 4 came back after a planned maintenance. Unit 1 and 3 are now on load. Unit 2 is coming on load third week. Medupi, we know Unit 4 will come sometime in May of next year. So the issues around what I call the mid-sized power stations, your Mata, your Letabo, those are the ones, your Tutuka, those are the ones that are key to help us to go over the fence. And that's why there's going to be special focus on those. The big ones, you know what the issues are, relatively under control, and we are focusing on the mid-sized ones.